The impression that Stedman Graham and Caroline Jones made upon our students on today, I believe will enhance their self-esteem as well as give them a better development for cultivating their arts. Their messages were both positive as well as it was instilled in them that they have creativity, that they should strive to become excellent in that creativity as well as in their art and as a student in school.
I want them to understand how to build their identity, how to take charge of who they are, how to organize information and education around their passions, their strengths, their talents, and their abilities. I want them to be lifelong learners. I want them to be responsible for their reading and their content. I want them to focus on taking the 24 hours that they have every day, which is what makes everyone equal. Everyone has 24 hours. So I want them to understand how to organize their 24 hours around good habits. And I want them to learn how to develop a process for continuous improvement every day of their life, so that they are better today than they were yesterday.
The thought that went to my mind is that most people can tell you that you can't do anything, but you know that in your head that you can do it. But the reason why they do it is because they probably have low self-esteem, and you have high self-esteem, and they want to boost you down.
Do what's best for you. Don't do what other people want you to do. Like me, my dad, he always wanted me to be the president. I want to be a lawyer. I'm trying to achieve that, to be a lawyer.
It made me realize how much people are judgmental, how they just have to divide and put us into classes, and that's just not right at all.
You can't do this because of your skin color. You can't do this because of your gender. You can't do this because you're poor. You don't have this, you don't have that. I don't believe that's true. I do believe that society thinks like this, but I don't believe that that's true. If you want to do something, if you really set your mind to it, you can do it.
Well, the possibility of me succeeding is my artwork, because I like to sketch, draw, and paint pictures of stuff. Like, I want to be an artist and go to college and own my own college so other students can also graduate for being artists themselves when they're younger.
Music speaks directly to the soul. You've probably heard it called the universal language. And so music is a conduit. It's a channel. It's a medium through which we can connect. Me to the students, and the students to their own hopes, dreams, inspirations, to be moved. And oftentimes, they don't always experience that in an academic setting. And when they can experience that and apply it to academics, and as Stedman said, apply it to their passion and have that hunger and curiosity that fuels learning, then music has really done its job. So music is enjoyable to us all as an end in itself, but it also provides a wonderful means to an end to a more fulfilling life.
I write my emotions down, and then I give it to somebody to let them know how my emotions feel, and she really inspired me today about telling me about that.
I'm already a singer, and I do make my own songs, so I'm also a songwriter. And sometimes when I'm mad or angry at anybody, I just go in my room, sit in there, and just write songs or poems about why I'm mad.
Well, I do have a lot of books at home of my own songs that I write myself, but I'm trying to put the effort of myself of singing it soon to maybe even thousands of people. To me, I said, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna get up my camera and I'm just gonna do what I have to do my songs. And I hope that she likes it.
Now, when you start thinking, what happens? What happens when you start thinking? Oh, you come up with some ideas when you start thinking. When you start thinking, what happens? You start to engage yourself with the world that you live in every single day. When you start thinking. When you start thinking, what else happens? You start to co-create with the world when you start thinking. When you start thinking, you start to create what? Excellence. They work all day, they come home in the afternoon, they spend time with the family, they watch TV, they go to bed, maybe they dream that's Monday. What do they do on Tuesday? They wake up in the morning, they wash their face, they brush their teeth, they get something to eat, they get the kids off to school, they work all day, they come home in the afternoon, they spend time with the family, they watch TV, they go to bed, maybe they dream that's Tuesday. And here comes Wednesday. And what do y'all think they do on Wednesday? They wake up in the morning, wash their face, and brush their teeth, and get something to eat, and get the kids off to school. They work all day, they come home in the afternoon, they spend time with their family, they watch TV, they go to bed, maybe they drink, that's Wednesday.
Well, me being a student, I'm used to routine, as in when to eat lunch and when classes begin and end. So when he spoke about routine, I immediately understood what he meant by when he said being in a routine.
Now that I'm young, I should be able to think about it, and I have time to think about it. I could take it step by step, like as I grow, I can do this and I can do that instead of doing the same thing over and over and not trying to do something with my life.
And so when you don't know who you are, most important question is this. Anybody will ever ask you in your life is, who are you? That's the challenge, is to find out who you are.
Bye bye beautiful, bye bye beautiful, ooh, bye bye beautiful,
Bye bye beautiful, because it seems like you could feel how you could tell how she was feeling when she wrote the song. She was feeling like you should let that person go no matter what, like set them free.
I think Mr. Stedman coming was definitely something that the children around Monroe, Louisiana needed.
And just to hear someone tell the kids that they can do more, they can achieve more and become more, is an outstanding thing.
Of his stature to come and try to share that with the kids of Excellence Academy makes them feel special.
To see that there are black men willing and doing, not just willing or talking, but actually walking the walk, is very rewarding for our young men and our young women. I hope that they would take the opportunity to learn and pick up on some of the things that he said.
To be personal with the students, and that's what was very important. Caroline was so personal with the students, to hug them and to sing to them and to answer to them. And Mr. Graham took the time to talk to the boys and talk to the girls and to tell them things that would help them and inspire them.
It's my friends, you are in for the surprise of your life. You burn the gasoline behind the bright clear moon. Full of love and laughter, the sun that shines after the storm.